Hi guys. Today's video is only for twin flames. So in case you're not in a twin flame relationship, this video is not for you. Um, if you think you are in one and you wanna figure, you can watch it and you'll probably get to know if you are in a twin flame relationship or no. You can probably verify if it resonates with you. But I would highly suggest that if you're, I don't know, take a call, but it's only for twin flames, all right? And only take what resonates. So we have three piles. Pile number one, which is the purple pen. Pile number two, which is the blue pen. And pile number three, which is the green pen. Now, close your eyes. Think about your twin flame. Ask the universe, spirits, angels, guides, and God, which of the piles is the answer for my journey? Alright, now open your eyes. Now, I don't think I've mentioned the question earlier, and I don't know, it wasn't intentional. And I think it's a good thing. So, yeah. I don't know if I'll be putting it as a header as yet, but anyway, I'll tell you. So, pile number one, the purple pen. Now, the question that we've asked today is, where are we on the journey? All right. So, how far are you from manifesting union in 3D? So, I'm just going to pick a few cards for the past and the present position, and then I'm just going to keep on drawing cards till I see a card where there is union. This is a very intuitive reading, so let's see how it goes. Okay, pile number one. What's going on with divine masculine? Going on with divine feminine. So this will tell you if this reading resonates with you or not. So at whenever you're watching the video at this point of time, what's up with the divine masculine and the divine feminine? In the past, there has been an imbalance of scales, in the sense that one of you was a little more invested than the other person. Give and take was not equal, and it seems like the divine masculine had not given enough as much as he wanted to, and it's like now he wants to balance the scales and he wants to give more to the relationship. He wants to give more to you. He is looking at passionate new beginnings, and he's understood that this relationship is divinely guided. He knows that it's coming from the universe, he knows that is like, this is it for him in a way, and he knows he can't run away from this. He doesn't want to. Divine Feminine is happy. She's just rejoicing, but yeah, like, even though the sun is in reverse, the sun is always red upright, but because it's reverse, I think it's a lot of inner happiness. Because I think inside this group you'll have united in the 5D. Like, Divine Feminine has reached union within herself, and it just needs to manifest in the 3D, which is what we're going to find out right now, actually. And there is a lot of love that is there, that is overflowing, but it's within her. She's not really expressing it as much as she would like to. All right. For the purpose of simplicity, I am taking Divine Feminine as a female gender and Divine Masculine as a male gender, though it need not be like that, because your energies, your polarity in your twin flame does not necessarily be the same as your gender. All right. Okay. Now, where is this headed? What will happen next? Where is this headed? Where is this headed? What is Divine Masculine's next step? Divine Feminine's next step. Okay, it's like this. Sorry. Divine Feminine's next step. Yes, you can see it now, hopefully. So the next step for the Divine Masculine is, there's a lot of pain he's going through. It may or may not have been caused by you. It may be pain that he's been bearing for a long time. So if you see, the Ten of Swords has 10 swords put in. And it's built up over a period of time, the pain. So one sword comes, there's a little pain, and the second one comes, and the third one comes. And when you're taking it out, if you deal with each one at a time. So he's coming out of this energy. He's realizing that he has to give and take equally. He wants to make that offer to you. But his next step is to come out of that energy entirely. He's not there yet. I don't think so. Doesn't seem like it. But he's gonna get out of it. Once he's out of it, he's gonna get ready to make that passionate offer to you, though it is a page, so it is not as matured or developed as yet. It may not be a direct long-term commitment, but it's gonna be baby steps towards you in that direction, in the direction of um, a future together. And he is really passionate about you, like the Ace of Swans or Ace of Wands. I don't know why I said swans. So probably like some of you might be seeing swans around you, and it's obviously a twin flame reading. So if you were here and you weren't sure if this is a twin flames reading and you've been seeing swans, this is for you, right? And you are a twin flame then. So you have the Ace of Wands above the Page of Wands, which re-emphasizes the fact that he's going to come forward with a new beginning, with an offer to start something together. Might not be something really huge, but just like probably a heart-to-heart conversation, probably like a date, just like meeting you once or sending you a text, calling you, whatever, like a small thing, but in that direction. Divine Feminine's in while Divine Masculine is getting out of his age long pain, Divine Feminine is going to be busy rebuilding everything, getting out of the Tower moment. The Tower moment, I feel like, is done, and it's all crumbled, it's all broken, it's all gone, or like it's happening, or like things are changing very rapidly and very fast, and it's just like boom. And she has to rebuild all of it, okay? She has to like really work on stuff, figure stuff, and like rebuild the tower all over again, because like it was just like one lightning and everything's gone. It need not be like an external event. So sometimes tower moments are just like realization moments. Like you're having a conversation with a friend and you just go like, oh my god, I didn't think of this. Or like, that answers my question. Or like, it's like something you've not been able to figure why you behave in a certain manner, why you react in a certain manner. And it's like a bazinga moment, right? You just go like, bazinga. I know this. And then you like, once you get that bazinga moment, then you start working on it and move in that direction. And opportunities are going to keep on coming your way. So if you not figure out how to do it also, it'll come to you, okay? So when it comes to you, like, take it. Just like, it's going to keep on coming, it's going to keep on coming. Like, I can't even stop seeing how much it's going to keep on coming. So like, you're going to have a lot of opportunities coming to you, like a lot of them. One of them might just be like being with Sky, but like, I don't think that's on the top of your priority right now. And like, you're going to be very busy doing a lot of other things. And but I think both of y'all now like have realized, or like the next phase, like both of y'all have, like you definitely have, because you know it. But like the masculine realizes a lot later than the feminine. I think he's also realized that this is a divinely guided connection, and that you were always there, and he just never paid enough attention, and then he's gonna come back around. And he's already thinking about it. So like, it's not gonna take a lot of time, probably a month or two tops. But like, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna like push these cards back a little so we make space for like the new cards, but we've gone through these already. Okay, now okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like one card for each month from now onwards, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. All right. So this will take a month or two tops. The energy we just went through, the second line with the Tower movement and the Page of Wands. One way you'll realize it's a divinely guided connection, like the masculine and the feminine. And let's see. Okay. So, Spirit, we want to know how much time will it take 3D manifestation. And this is the things that are going to happen in 3D. I'm not asking about the 5D right now. But in the 3D, in specific, what is going to happen in the month after. You're going to have to make choices. Okay, I think we can move this here. You're going to have to make choices. They're going to have to make choices. You could be choosing between people. You could be choosing between, I don't know, friends and family in some case, like getting them on board, or like, just being like, I don't give a damn. This is who I want to be with. Or like, or your job and the person, or like lots of other people, or probably your home, moving to another location. I don't know. You're going to make a lot of choices in the month after. And some things are going to end. So make a choice. So we have the Seven of Cups. So I'll take this as 2 months from now for simplicity. It could be like 2 to 3 months, but like don't be very strong on the timelines, but like 2 months from now, you're going to be making decisions and choices. Third month after that is the Death card. Some things are going to end. Probably you move out of job. Probably you shift your house. You're going somewhere. You're going away from someone. But the important thing about going somewhere, and the Death card in specific, is when you leave some place, you're going to another place, right? So, and like a death, right? When you die, your soul doesn't die ever. So if you're dying, you're still there, and like you're going to be reborn sometime. And even if you don't believe in rebirth, like you're present somewhere, right? It's like a new beginning in a new form. So it's going to be like the end of a couple of things, but that's going to set the foundation for new beginnings that are going to come your way. It could also be the death of certain relationships, and moving away from things that don't serve you anymore, things that have died actually, and you're just probably waiting there and grieving about it. It's going to happen the month after that. We have 2 cards for the month after that. So we have the King of Cups and we have the Six of Wands. I'm gonna stop the reading here, okay, and I'll tell you why. So the King of Cups is divine masculine, ready to offer his heart, right? He knows, he's identified his love for the divine feminine. He is sitting there in his power, ready to offer his cup. And it could be a water sign for some of you, or a Pisces or something, I don't know, because I'm getting really drawn to the fish for some reason, the waves. So I thought this person likes the beach a lot, or you like the beach a lot, or you really like eating fish, or you have like pet fish. I don't know. Might be completely irrelevant for you, but I just might. This could be just a confirmation for some specific person, which is why I was drawn to say that. Anyway, so yeah, he's gonna be ready to offer his cup of love and have a really nice victory along with you. If this is the victory card, it could also be a homecoming card. It can also be taken as a marriage card. It's just like, it's like the happily ever after in a way. So, so yeah, at least like physically, you're going to be together then. So it's not technically a marriage card, but it could be. But yeah, so we're looking at 3 to 4 months, okay, for you guys, for your union in 3D. All right. This was actually interesting. I hoped it helped you guys, and if it did, then please like, share, subscribe, and see you around. You can also, if you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell. So the next time I put up a video, you'll get a notification for it. And in case you have any suggestions for topics to do in the future, kindly put it down in the comment section below. Thank you. Okay. Now we're going to go to pile number 2, which is the blue pen. Okay. So pile number 2, I kind of figured the format with pile number 1 and how I'm going to do the reading. So we're going to do a reading on your journey of your twin flame relationship. So we're going to look at where the divine masculine is at currently, where divine feminine is at currently, where you would be in the next month or so, next 1 or 2 months. You're keeping that a little flexible, and then after that we keep on pulling one card each for each month, and we stop whenever we see a card which in a way suggests 3D union, and or else I'm drawn to stop. All right. Okay, so let's start. What is up with Mr. Divine Masculine? Doing. Divine feminine doing. I'm going to pull a clarifier for you guys, okay? Okay, don't need to pull a card. Got the message. So, God, I'm feeling so sad all of a sudden. So, divine masculine. You're like all he wants, okay? You're like his wish fulfillment, but currently he feels like he can't have you. or like he's thinking about like making the offer for you, becoming the just he's just thinking about how he can make the offer, or like deep down he knows what his decision is, but he needs to like figure on how to come forward, or how to make the offer, or what to do, or like he's just really sad. So like while he wants to make the offer, he's just like he feels like it's all over, like in you're on the other hand, like you don't understand what's happening, and you're not being able to see you're not being able to see that he really wants you, and you don't know what's happening, and you're just like you're caught helplessly, whereas your way is absolutely free, but like it's like something's tied you down. You've probably tied yourself down. No, you've let someone tie you down. It's probably like your friends, or like someone saying something that's not being able to let you that's not letting you see the actual picture. Yeah. And you're a little confused and imbalanced, and like not a little bit, like you have no visibility of what's happening, because your vision is blocked by someone, like you can't see stuff. Probably someone had been giving you like wrong messages, or did not pass on a message, or was a biased opinion by some friend or something, I don't know. But you weren't getting, like someone's trying to come in the middle, or just like someone just doesn't want you to be with them. They may not necessarily be interested in that person. They just something's blocking you. It could also be your existing stereotyping, your existing stereotypes, or like the way you think, or your preconceived notions about situations that are not letting you see the actual picture. It could also be your past hurt, past betrayal that you have experienced, your past relationship. It could be anything, but whatever it is. Because I'm getting two, three scenarios here. One is you've tied yourself down, like you've blindfolded yourself. That's really tough to do, considering her hands and her eyes are both blindfolded. So it was some other person had some influence in it. So either it was another, um, it's either a belief that is not intrinsic to you. It's actually something you have to shed off in the process, or it is some past baggage you're carrying, in terms of like some past. Um, so, for example, if someone cheats on you, then you can't trust someone again, and you're blind to like um, I don't know, probably not the best example, but you get it, right? You're blind to like the possibility of people being 100% honest, or 100% trustworthy, or like um, if someone didn't treat you well, or and then like when someone's really nice to you, you just start getting very like, oh my god, why are they so nice, like something's fishy about it. Do you get it? So it's like they're genuinely nice to you, but you think there's something fishy about it because of your past experience. So that's you putting a blindfold on the situation. Yeah, and maybe internally, or a little like, I don't know, or whatever. But you're blocking your view, and they're so sad. Whenever like initially when I was trying to channel their side of messages, I literally like was about to cry a little. But it just like they feel helpless, like they want you, but they're like helpless about the situation. So let's see where this is going in the next 1 month or so. So what is next? What's the next overall energy? We have two cards. Actually, one only one. Okay, there we go. You ask it and the universe gives that to you. There are two for divine masculine. I'm gonna have two more for divine feminine. No, not always. We're gonna take these two. Okay. That's nice. You are doing surprisingly well in the next 1-2 months. I think you're going to be able to identify and shed everything that doesn't serve you with the help of the universe. Follow the signs and synchronicities you're getting, if you're getting them. I'm sure you are. Just be open to them, alright? So if you're not getting signs and synchronicities, just wake up in the morning or at any point of time where you're just like, I need guidance. Just close your eyes and say, ask the universe to guide you, ask them to send you signs, ask them to send you synchronicities. Tell them you are open to receive, you're open to understand them, and tell them to send you signs you can identify and understand. And you're gonna like start being happy, start living in the moment and like rejoicing, and you're gonna have fun in the journey and what's to come. Once like, yeah, I just feel so happy all of a sudden. I think you're like, your energy's unblocked, okay? So you're gonna start taking action. That's a really, really, really good thing. He's gonna focus on finding the truth and what he truly believes in. And yeah, he's gonna like focus on finding what he wants, and he's gonna try find you within. Do you get it? Like, we first need to internally balance, and I'm sure like most of you all know this already, but for those of you who don't, all of us have masculine and feminine energies within us, and when you must have heard this a couple of times that you need to come to union within yourself, you need to come to union within yourself, you need to come to union within yourself, it will happen at divine timing and all of that. And you must be wondering, how do you come to union within yourself? How do you reach that stage? What you actually have to do is you just have to balance your masculine and your feminine side. You have to learn to be rational yet honor your emotions and follow your heart. You have to learn to be assertive and take a stand, yet to be compassionate and loving towards the world. You have to learn to provide for yourself, release yourself from codependencies, and at the same time, you have to learn to nurture yourself, mother yourself, and others. But while so what happens is when you're too much in your feminine energy, you're too giving, you're too nurturing, you're too compassionate, it gets a little too draining on yourself, and you start developing codependencies, you start feeling more exhausted, you feel like you're not understood, and you're the one who's always giving in a situation. And if you're a lot in your masculine energy, you're not connected with your heart, and you just keep on trying to operate with your brain, which totally doesn't work in twin flame relationships. So you've learned, and none of them is going to work. So you've learned to like find a balance and balance your energies within. All right. Okay. Now for the next coming months. So so one card for what's coming after next month. What's coming after in the month after. What's coming in the month after. One card for the month after. And the month after that. One card. Oh dear, okay guys. I'm gonna move these out of the frame, okay? Okay, guys. I'm gonna speak a little and then I'll continue again, okay? Because it's going on for a while. I don't want to leave your message half-faced, but I don't want to like. Okay, so you're gonna come out of the hangman energy, and you could meet. You could meet or come in contact, um, for a brief while, okay, in the month after that, which is like 2 months from now, and it'll be very nice, and like you'll be thinking of like you'll be dreaming about how nice it'll be to spend your life together. But unlike if your past, maybe you'll just be like you're gonna make really nice memories, even if you meet like for a brief while, and you're just gonna like you're probably gonna understand what all needs to be done, because the next, because after you meet, it seems like both of y'all are just gonna like have a good time by yourselves. Like the next month, you're gonna like, especially the divine feminine is gonna stand, and it doesn't look like y'all are in a relationship, and I don't see y'all getting in a relationship the time you'll meet. So probably like you might be confused, so you don't have clarity, or when you meet you might get clarity that all right, like things are really good, but like we're not in a relationship, or like we're not dating in the 3D terms, and you're single and you're enjoying like your independent life by yourselves, um, and you'll enjoy it, and you'll be in your power, but like um, after that, still like deep down, like you'd want to like, you know, when all of this is there with you, and then you're just like focus, you're just like, should I go for this pentacle, should I go for this, and you're gonna be like, I want that pentacle, though like my life is very happy, but like I still want that pentacle, right? And you're gonna work on like getting the union within yourselves and achieving that. And with being sure that, all right, you know, this is it, and this is my person, and we tried meeting, and we tried like living a single life thereafter, and you know, and we were happy, but like I still miss this person, and I want this person, and while I want this, like it's important that you would have figured in, I think, so this was actually like this, okay, and then it just flipped while I was doing something, and I just have a constant feeling that this you're definitely gonna meet for some time, and it's gonna be very crucial. The meeting is gonna be very, very crucial for you, because you're gonna identify why exactly now is not the best time, but it could happen in the future, and how beautiful it'll be, right? And you're gonna focus on bringing like a union. You're going to focus on identifying the blocks in your union and working towards it, and bringing a union towards yourself, because you want to take that leap of faith. Both of you want to take that leap of faith, and you're busy working within yourselves. You're going to work on yourselves. You're going to work on getting rid of all your self-sabotaging behaviors, all of it, and coming out of any previous pain that you need. You're also going to be getting out of any other toxic relationships, or anything that's holding you back, probably, or you know, religious beliefs, or like some other views, or like certain stereotypes, or like, I don't know, because like twin flame relationships in general are very non-conventional and don't really have some of the other factor that actually contests our views on societal norms, and was believed to be okay or an ideal couple, and then there is something like they're power couples in the end, but like it's not by the normal standard. So you really need to unleash yourselves from whatever this is, right? And get out of all the pain that you have ever been in. And while in the cards above, you don't see the pain because first you need to learn to be happy in your day-to-day life, and you will, and you'll address a few things, and you've learned to open this from your eyes, right? You're now seeing things. They're now wanting to take action. They've been seeing you, but now they're just like, okay, like, I thought this girl can't be mine, but if I want her, and for the sake of simplicity, I'm using divine feminine as a female and masculine as a male. I'm not sure if I said it for this file, but like, your polarity of your twin does not define your gender, right? This is just for simplicity. So you both realize that there is a need to do some work, and you all did some work, but you all did some surface level work, and it's time to go deep within. So this time, in the months after, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So around like 8 to 10 months from now, you're actually going to be focusing on things you don't want to face. And while you do that, there might be times when you'll feel inadequate, okay, or you'll feel like, I don't have what it takes, or like, I need to be better, or like, someone should do. And all this time when you're working on yourself, you're not talking to them. So when you're not talking to them, you're still gonna wanna know what's up, and so are they. So you all might stalk each other, obviously. With social media, it's a lot simpler now. Even if you're talking, like, your communication is not going to be like as much as you would like it to be, if I may say so. Okay. But after all of this work, whatever you're actually working for is going to start manifesting. And I'm sorry if it sounds like a lot of time, but in around a year from now is when you will actually... So you're going to start seeing the change in yourself as a person in the next 3 to 4 months, okay? And you'll feel a lot better, you'll have a lot more in charge, and you will actually understand, and you'll be able to see a remarkable progress in yourself in 3 months, okay? This journey is really intense, so every month, and while 3D union sounds like it's very long and everything, and when I say, and it's not like y'all won't meet at all or y'all won't talk at all. When I say union, I mean union. Like, when are y'all actually gonna get together for good? Need not be like get married or something, but like get in a relationship such that it's a little stable now. And it's stable, basically, like you're together and like you're not going to part ways, and both of you all have like achieved union within yourselves, and then you're achieving union outside. So that's a long process, guys, and it's a lot of work, and I know you all can do it. I know you all have been working on it, and you all are totally at it, and you're doing really, really well, because I can see the change in a month, like from like today or this, right? And next month you're gonna be this. Do you see how happy these cards are? How much happier? And it just keeps on getting better. Just keeps on getting better. And it's just like, we heal something and then we have to maintain that. And when we've learned to maintain that and live in the higher vibration, whenever you have to go a level up to your next level or ascend to the next level, there you need to heal a few things, right? That's when you go to the next level. And then if there's something left, you heal that and you go to the next level. And that's the plan. Just keep on like climbing the stairs, just like step by step. I'm getting the song called You and I in my head. You could probably look it up. Might be relevant to some of you, might be a message for some of you, I don't know. So you're gonna level up a couple of times, at least like twice in the next 1 year, like properly level up. And you're gonna get a proper 3D offer. It's not gonna be an offer for a marriage, but you all are gonna take baby steps and you all are gonna start getting together, probably just to level up from where you are. Because if you're not talking, you start talking, or like you start going on dates, or you could start living together. You could move to the same place or like the same city if you're in a long distance, or whatever. Just a relationship. Like you could get engaged. For those who are engaged, you can get married. And I don't think you're engaged though, so I don't see that happening. But yeah, like if you're in a relationship, you're on a break or something, I don't know. Again, unlikely, but possibility for some of you, probably like 2-3% of you. So you'll in a year or so you will start actually seeing the kind of manifestations you are wanting to see. Decisions are going to be made, and you're going to be standing in your power. You're going to be like, okay, I'm not taking bullshit anymore, and this is what I want. And you're just like, all right, who can give it to me, Just like, at least that's how you're going to come across, obviously. So you're just going to be like, okay, I'm the Queen of Swords, and I know what I want. And I know what the truth is, and like, I'm the queen, like, don't mess with me, kind of a thing. And this guy is going to be busy sneaking around looking at you while he has like 10,000 other things to manage, and he's just like, oh my god, like, I'm running away with 5 swords, but these 2 are left, and oh my god, look at her. And he'll want to like he'll internally think about it and want to like reduce the distance or like move towards you. So he's gonna start feeling uncomfortable, like where he is. He's not gonna be happy in the relationship situation, and he's gonna wanna go further, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna like want to see you a lot more, or like reduce the distance between you all. And yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm being drawn to like end the reading over here for y'all. And it's beautiful. So like your 3D union is gonna be reached very, very soon. Not your 3D, I'm sorry, your 5D union is gonna be reached very, very soon. So since I said 3D, probably you'll just met your twin flame and you're very new on the journey. And for you guys, yes, like if it's in a year or two, it's really soon, right? From I don't know, you shouldn't really compare standards, but the kind of work that's required on this journey, like if you're doing all of that work in like a year or two, then it's commendable. Like, really good job done. And even those of you, like, everyone's journey is unique and everyone's blockages are unique and everyone's everything's unique, and I think all of you are doing a great job. So, yay. Okay, now we're going to go to pile number 3, which is the green pile. Yeah. Okay. So, what is up with Divine Masculine? I'm going to take 2 cards for this. Okay. What's up for Divine Feminine? This could be like a same-sex relationship or Divine Feminine. You need to connect with your feminine side a lot more, because your energy is entirely masculine and so is his. But so the Divine Masculine is thinking about coming towards you with his cup of love. He is thinking about it, and he is tired of not doing anything and of his indecision and inertia. He's just like, he's himself sick of it. So like, if you're sick of it, it's no big deal, right? Because I think you're just like, oh my god, like how, when will I decide, or like when will I make the offer, or like what am I doing? Like, that's the masculine vibe and your vibe. And I think next time onwards I'll start doing the feminine vibe first, so that you know if it's the reading for you or no. Anyway, so you're more like, okay, alright, you know, like I'm gonna speak my truth. Like, are you listening to me? Just like, this what up, just like this, I'll say it if I want to say it, kind of a vibe. And a lot of mental clarity. You have a lot of mental clarity. Whereas yeah, okay. So I think emotionally, or in terms of daydreaming, or like where they wanna go in the relationship with you, or the kind of offer they wanna make, or like how much they love you and everything, they're a step ahead there in terms of thoughts in that direction. Whereas you might be, some of you might be going through something that's called a twin flame confusion for some reason. I'm getting like, I was called to say that because yeah, you could just be thinking about, oh, I have a cup, oh, like there's a fish in it, and oh, is it my fish, or like am I even supposed to have fish, like is this all real, or am I just delusional? And you're probably going through that phase, you know, like, is this actually a thing, or is this actually the person? And but like, but mentally you know what you're doing, right? Mental clarity is there, but emotional clarity is not there, or like, getting what I'm saying, right? like you know what you want, what you don't want, and all of that is clear. But you have your doubts at an emotional level. Okay. So what's gonna be up in the next month? The combined overall energy one card. Gonna be busy with work, most likely though. But I'll check. Yeah, next month's March. So if you're watching this in Feb, then definitely busy working because it's the year end, financial year end. Most probably both of you have corporate jobs because there's a lot of masculine energy. Yeah, a lot of masculine energy. Probably both of y'all just have corporate jobs and it's like the ending of the year and stuff. These are for divine masculine. What's up next month? And for feminine, what's up next month? Okay. You're going to be busy with work and busy with working on your relationship as well, or in that direction. Um, Divine Masculine is now thinking about the fact that he wants to come towards you to make the communication because he's identified how much he loves you, and he's just going to be like, okay, I can't hold it in anymore. I need to go tell her, kind of thing. And for that, he's going to have to walk away from things that don't serve him. So he's going to start walking away from things that don't serve him. It could be people, it could be situations, it could be relationships, it could be jobs, it could be anything. You're going to like start coming out of the hermit energy. It's probably like, you're not like in the past. Or like the beginning of the month or whatever, or like part of the month, you're not gonna like you're gonna be a little with yourself and probably one time alone, and probably in the past you were like that for some time, like since a while. But yeah, you're gonna be needing the time off as well, but like you're gonna be getting in the energy and kind of getting out of it as well, not like very deep in the energy, but um you're gonna need some time off to um, find your honest answers on the heart front, I feel, and balance yourself, balance your emotions, be grounded and fluid at the same time, not like too rigid, not too fluid. So that what's gonna happen the month after that one card, and the month after that. Yeah, that's nice. So in 2 months from now, you're gonna be coming out like something's gonna change. May not be really drastic. So it's probably like things you've been working on. Like for them, they've been walking away from stuff in the earlier month. You've been like taking some time off to balance your energies and like find honest answers and everything. And that all of that work is gonna lead to like the death of something, and death is also a new beginning. So you actually like the death's kind of over, but you're like the new beginning phase is like starting in like 2-3 months from now, and you're still like tired of waiting. In 4 months from now, you're just like, oh my god, like how much more do I have to wait? It's been like 4 months, and but you're soon gonna realize in the fifth month that they've been there, and like, well, you thought you were abandoned, you actually weren't, because that's your passionate king of wands sitting right there. And it's like a tower movement's gonna make you see this, alright? Because you're gonna feel like, I'm left out in the cold, and like, both of you are gonna realize that it's divinely guided, but you're gonna be like, you know, it could be divinely guided, but in 3D, like, I have no one, and like, but this guy's struggling to be with you, but he's there. He's there. He's so there. So you don't even know if he's there because you're not even looking in that direction, but like he's there. And then something will happen that will make you look in that direction, and you'll see him's power as the King of Wands. I feel like you might be really attracted to each other. Though there are a lot of like the energy is very balanced. There's like equal amount of earth and water and air and everything. Fire. I really feel like it's a same sex relationship. You need to find courage and inner strength and learn to follow your intuition, because it's right there. If someone's right there, all you need to do is get up and walk up to them, right? And if you get a gut feeling saying, oh, I like that person's cute, I want to talk to them, get up and go there. It's as simple as that. It's like you define your courage to do, and all you need is a little courage, right? To go there. What's going to happen the month after? I feel like clearing these cards for some reason. Okay, I was just checking which one we were on. We were around 6-7 months. Um, you're gonna feel like there's no hope, and but there is. The Two of Cups is right there behind you. Spirit, tell us what next for part 3. What next? They can't see what's happening next. That's why I was guided to pull it up. This is how it came out. Who can't you see again? Your King of Wands. King of Wands is gonna keep showing up. So whoever is in the King of Wands energy, the masculine or the feminine, because the entire reading is masculine energy, is gonna keep on reaching out. And now I feel like it's my feminine. The King of Wands is actually my feminines who are right there, and Mr. Masculines are probably not getting the message. I don't know, but could be anything. But this time they're gonna see it, and we have the Hierophant, which is the marriage card for me also, because this also talks about like being in a religious setup and like having a ceremony and stuff. So yeah. So I think you're gonna reach like 3D union in about a year, and yay! And with like the Hierophant, which is like the most stable card ever. So that's really nice. And if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. It'll help the message reach a lot more people. If you do land up subscribing, please to press the bell notification button so that you get notifications. And in case you have any suggestions for videos to do, please put them down in the comment section below. In case you also have some feedback or want to share your experience on what resonated and what didn't, or what you liked about the video, what you didn't like about the video, please write down in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye bye.